Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and collectors. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 20-pence coins, exploring some of the most valuable and rare specimens ever minted. While the 20-pence coin may seem modest in circulation, certain years, minting errors, and unique conditions have transformed these coins into highly sought-after collector's items. In this video, we will explore the top 10 most valuable United Kingdom 20-pence coins, discussing their history, unique features, rarity, and astonishing auction market values in dollars. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, this journey will give you a clear understanding of why these coins command such high prices. So let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 20-pence from the year 1983, found in a black, rusty color shade condition. While the 20-pence may be a modern denomination and commonly seen in everyday use, certain examples, especially from the early years of its introduction, have become highly sought after by serious collectors. The 1983 20-pence coin, when discovered with unique surface toning or a rare blackened, rusty appearance, has caught the attention of the market due to its unusual condition, its aging characteristics, and the growing demand for early decimal errors and varieties. We are going to explore its background, its standout features, its rarity, auction performance in dollars, and why collectors are willing to pay significant sums for the right piece. The 20-pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in June of 1982 as part of the decimalization expansion, aimed at creating more convenient denominations for everyday transactions. By 1983, the coin was still relatively new in circulation, and mintages were controlled to meet the rising demand. However, 1983 20-pence pieces hold special value because they were among the earliest batches struck at the Royal Mint using the heptagonal shape and cupronickel composition that later became iconic. Although the composition was not prone to rust in the traditional sense, storage conditions, chemical exposure, and environmental damage over the decades have produced dark, black-toned, or artificially aged pieces that now attract collectors interested in unusual patinas and naturally weathered coins. This historic year remains important in the decimal coin timeline, and collectors often chase pristine pieces. But sometimes the most interesting examples are those that tell a story through their unexpected condition. The 1983 United Kingdom 20-pence coin displays the classic seven-sided heptagonal shape, allowing the coin to be easily recognized by touch. The obverse features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mackin, with her tiara and the legend, Elizabeth II deep in edge in 1983, surrounding the portrait. The reverse design, created by William Gardner, shows the crowned Tudor rose centerpiece, a beautiful and symbolic image of English history. What makes some 1983 coins especially appealing in the collector market is the distinct black or rusty color shade caused by oxidation or decades of environmental exposure. This darkened appearance gives the coin an antique, almost relic-like character, making it stand out from standard cupronickel coins. Because this toning can be completely natural, each black-shaded coin is visually unique, with patterns and textures that differentiate one example from another. While the 1983 20-pence coin itself is not extremely rare in standard circulated condition, what elevates the black rusty shade examples is their uniqueness and the increasing trend among collectors wanting coins with unusual natural toning. Many collectors value coins that have aged in visually dramatic ways, especially early decimal issues that were never expected to receive numismatic attention. This growing niche demand, combined with the difficulty of finding 1983 20-pence coins with naturally darkened surfaces that still retain strong details, makes them desirable. The rarity lies not in the mintage, but in the survival of coins in this distinct aesthetic condition, especially those that show both heavy coloration and well-preserved features. Collectors also value the fact that early 1980s decimal coins are becoming harder to find in good condition as more pieces are retired, damaged, or removed from circulation entirely. In recent years, auction platforms and online marketplaces have shown a rising interest in early 20-pence coins showing rare toning, color shifts, or unusual environmental aging. Black or rusty shaded 1983 20-pence coins in collectible condition have been seen selling anywhere from $145,500 depending on their appearance, clarity of details, and overall rarity of the toning pattern. Exceptionally dramatic or visually striking examples have occasionally reached higher prices, especially when listed internationally, where early decimal coins continue to grow in popularity among collectors. Some sellers have even reported bidding wars when the coin's look is particularly unique. While the coin is not considered a high-end rarity, its unusual condition can elevate its value well beyond face value. making it a surprisingly profitable find for casual collectors. Those interested in collecting the 1983 20 pence in black rusty condition should focus first on coins with strong detail, despite the dark toning. The Queen's portrait, lettering, and Tudor rose should remain visible and relatively sharp. It is important to avoid cleaning or polishing these coins, as doing so can remove the natural oxide layer that gives them their distinctive black appearance and drastically lower their collector value. When purchasing, examine the toning to make sure it looks natural and not artificially treated, as experienced collectors tend to avoid chemically darkened coins. Storing the coin in a dry, sealed holder will preserve its appearance. Finally, collectors should monitor auction platforms regularly, as unusual toned early decimal coins are gaining traction and their values are likely to climb further. The United Kingdom 20 pence 1983 in black rusty color shade condition represents a fascinating blend of early decimal coin history, unique natural toning, and unexpected collector value. While not a traditional rarity, its unusual appearance and growing demand in the numismatic community make it a standout piece worth attention. For collectors seeking distinctive coins with personality, aging history, and increasing market value, the 1983 Blacktone 20 pence is a surprising gem, whether discovered in old savings, inherited collections, or lucky finds. Next up, the 1993 20 pence piece, in fine condition. At first glance, the 20 pence coin seems ordinary. Millions were minted, it's still part of daily circulation, and it doesn't have the dramatic ancient appeal of Victorian or Edwardian pennies. But within the world of numismatics, certain years, conditions, and subtle features can turn even the humblest coins into high-value collectibles. The 1993 20 pence in fine grade occupies a special space for collectors who seek full original design details without where that destroys its structure. This coin represents the era of Queen Elizabeth II. It carries the artistry of British design, and more importantly, it holds solid collector demand. We unpack why this coin is loved by enthusiasts, why its fine condition makes it investment worthy, and how it performs in dollar-based auction markets across global platforms. The 20 pence coin entered public hands in 1982 when the United Kingdom's currency system had already completed its major decimal transition. The 1993 version was minted during one of the most economically expressive decades for Britain, a period where coin production was high due to national infrastructure needs, rising consumer markets, and increasing coin-based vending systems. This coin was struck under the supervision of the Royal Mint, the official manufacturer responsible for all circulating British coins. At the time, the monarch whose portrait defined the obverse was Queen Elizabeth II, whose effigy dominated UK coinage for over 70 years, making this coin part of her long legacy. The 20p coin was specifically designed in a curved heptagon shape to help visually impaired citizens differentiate it from other denominations, which was considered a revolutionary accessibility effort. Although 1993 had strong mintage numbers, what makes this specific year interesting is that collectors today target fine examples that preserved most design clarity from circulation without falling into graded mint state territory. This places the 1993 20 pence as both historically relevant and practically collectible, especially among international buyers evaluating coins in dollars. The 1993 20 pence carries the standard seven-sided heptagonal shape that became iconic for British 20 pence coins, with smooth curves that meet at each point in perfectly measured symmetry. The metal composition is copper-nickel, a durable copper-nickel mix that resists corrosion better than copper, but over time develops a soft silvery tone that collectors find attractive when preserved well. The obverse features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Raphael Maklauf, a depiction known for showing the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem crown. This portrait reads Elizabeth II alongside D.G. Reg. F.D., meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse design, created by William Gardiner, shows the crown Tudor rose, a symbol deeply tied to British royal heritage, framed inside the stylized badge used for this denomination. The 20 pence value is clearly stamped beneath the design. In fine condition specimens, the key details still visible include the fine line work within the rose petals, the structural clarity of the crown, readable year digits, 1993, and undistorted edge curves. Fine 1993 pieces show moderate smoothing from circulation, but not enough to erase facial clarity, crown texture, or reverse design depth, making them visually strong for collectors who want authenticity without destructive wear. Now here's the twist. Rarity doesn't always mean low mintage. The 1993 20p is not a scarce coin in production. But fine-condition examples are increasingly collected because high-volume coins from the 1990s were heavily used and often poorly preserved. Many surviving 1993 20-pence coins today fall into damaged, corroded, heavily worn, or environmentally stained categories. Coins in fine circulation condition that maintain original portrait identity, legible inscriptions, balanced toning, and unflattened reverse symbols are significantly less common to find in the wild than people assume. Collector demand for this coin skyrockets among British coin specialists, global decimal coin hunters, and investors who track auction performance across platforms like U.S.-based marketplaces. International collectors seek fine 20-pence pieces because they carry full design heritage without the premium cost of uncirculated or slab-graded coins. The 1993 coin specifically attracts collectors who assemble chronological heptagonal coin sets under Queen Elizabeth II's reign, as well as buyers who enjoy the practical rarity of obtaining coins where nearly all original details still exist post-circulation. Demand is steady in the United States, Europe, and Middle East collector regions where British coinage is highly respected. Let's talk dollars. In today's global auction scene, British decimal coins are actively bought and sold in USD. The 1993 20-pence in fine condition typically sells between $125,000 depending on clarity, toning, strike strength, and photo presentation. Higher-end fine examples, where the Queen's portrait still looks sharp, the crown lines remain textured, and the reverse rose still shows symbol depth regularly, hit the $165,000 mark in auction listings when sold to enthusiastic international buyers. Although not a three-figure coin in fine condition, it has consistent turnover and is often sold in bundle lots where collective pricing lifts its profit margin. Compared to average circulated 1990s 20-pence coins that struggle to even sell at $115,000, fine 1993 examples outperform significantly. This strength lies not in scarcity alone, but in preserved visual condition, collector trust in Royal Mint's legacy, and the accessibility appeal of the 20-piece shape. Auction markets and dollars reward coins that photograph with clean detail and display a story collectors can emotionally connect to, and 1993 20-pence in fine-grade checks that box more often than people expect. Collectors hunting 1993 20-pence coins should focus on design depth, not just year numbers. Always look for a clear, recognizable Queen's portrait where facial structure isn't wiped smooth, a readable full obverse inscription, and reverse details that still show the Tudor rose with balanced contrast. Avoid coins with flattened inscriptions, edge deformation, severe scratches, or chemical overcleaning that makes the surface look unnaturally polished. Natural silver-gray toning is acceptable and often preferred, but rainbow oxidation or dark spotting reduces demand. Coins with clear, 1993 digits centered properly and photographed under good lighting sell for more in dollar markets because buyers trust the presentation. Store your 20-pence coins in protective flips or albums to prevent future, where even fine coins can drop a grade if mishandled. Lastly, always compare recent auction sales in U.S. marketplaces to determine pricing. Psychology. Coin value today is shaped by perception, preservation, presentation, and buyer excitement. The 1993 20-pence in fine circulation condition may not shout ancient treasure, but it speaks volumes in modern numismatic culture. It represents a national legacy shaped by royal symbolism, public accessibility design, mass production for national use, and a collector reality where most coins from this decade simply didn't survive well. Fine examples today offer a sweet spot: affordable, authentic, historically symbolic, and steadily profitable in dollar-based auction markets. Whether you're completing a Queen Elizabeth II 20-pence timeline set, learning decimal currency history, or flipping coins to international buyers, this coin absolutely deserves attention. Always remember, every rare coin discovery begins in plain sight. Next up, the United Kingdom 20-pence coin from 1985, especially in worn and circulated condition. Although the 20-pence coin might not seem like a rare or expensive piece at first glance, certain early year issues like the 1985 coin have quietly risen in value due to their age, limited surviving population, and collector demand. This video will take you through the complete story behind this coin, uncovering why collectors today are paying noticeable prices for even heavily worn examples at auctions. Sit back as we dive into its history, distinctive features, rarity, and the increasing dollar value that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. The 20-pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of a growing need for more flexible denominations in the decimal currency system. The 1985 issue belongs to one of the earliest phases of production when the Royal Mint was still establishing strong public acceptance of the coin. During the mid-1980s, the 20 pence was not produced every year, and mintages varied significantly. The 1985 mintage was relatively moderate compared to other years, and most of these coins were heavily circulated due to daily commercial use. As a result, finding examples from this year in good shape is becoming increasingly difficult. Over time, many 1985 20 pence coins have been worn down, damaged, or lost, making surviving pieces, especially those preserved by collectors, much more valuable today. The 1985 20 pence coin carries several identifiable and charming features that appeal to collectors. The coin is heptagonal, meaning it has 7 sides that give it a visually distinct shape and easily recognizable feel. On the obverse side, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, depicting Her Majesty wearing the royal diadem. This design was used on UK coinage during the mid-1980s and is beloved among collectors for its bold, elegant appearance. The reverse displays a crowned Tudor rose, a national emblem of England, designed by William Gardner. The detailed petals of the rose, paired with the symbolic crown above, make this coin uniquely British in artistic representation. Even in worn condition, many of the design components retain their identifiable charm, and the age of the coin brings an antique character that collectors appreciate. Although the 1985 20 pence coin was not notably rare when it was released, time has transformed it into a desirable piece among modern collectors. Many early-year decimal coins were not intentionally saved, meaning a large portion of them circulated heavily and became severely worn. Today, collectors searching for early 20 pence issues from the 1980s often struggle to find intact pieces, increasing the demand for coins from years like 1985. Worn or circulated examples attract interest because they show natural age and authenticity, while uncirculated pieces are extremely scarce and can be especially valuable. The demand for British decimal-era coins has also grown in international markets, where collectors seek older denominations that represent key periods of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. All these factors combined have elevated the 1985 20 pence coin into a sought-after collectible. The value of the 1985 20 pence coin varies based on condition, rarity, and auction activity. In worn or heavily circulated condition, these coins can sell between $125,000, depending on the degree of wear and preservation. Slightly better examples that still maintain visible design details often sell between $135,000. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition can rise significantly higher, sometimes reaching $158,000 when the right collectors are searching for early-year decimal pieces. In rare cases, uncirculated or near-mint coins have fetched even higher amounts, with auction results occasionally exceeding $175,000. Due to the increasing global interest in vintage UK currency, market values continue to rise slowly but steadily. Collectors interested in the 1985 20 pence coin should pay close attention to overall detail, visibility, edge wear, and surface condition. Even in worn examples, the portrait of the Queen and the Tudor rose should remain identifiable. It is also important for collectors to consider authentication and avoid polished or artificially cleaned pieces, which can lower value. When buying from auctions or online marketplaces, examining high-resolution images can help distinguish a naturally worn coin from one that has been damaged. Keeping coins stored in protective sleeves or cases prevents further wear and helps preserve long-term value. Finally, tracking recent auction sales is useful for understanding current market trends and ensuring you purchase or sell at a fair price. The 1985 United Kingdom 20 pence coin may seem like a simple everyday piece of pocket change, but its history, early years significance, artistic design, and age have combined to make it a rising star in the world of coin collecting. Even in worn condition, this coin carries strong collector interest and notable value in today's auction market, especially in dollars. Whether you are a new collector searching for early decimal-era treasures or an experienced numismatist building a complete UK collection. Next up, the 1987 United Kingdom 20 pence coin in normal circulated condition. At first glance, the 20 pence coin may seem like just another pocket change piece, but certain years hold a unique charm, scarcity, and a collector appetite that turns ordinary circulation coins into prized finds. The 1987 20 pence coin is one of those years that sparks curiosity not because of a dramatic redesign, but because it represents an early phase of one of the most revolutionary UK coinage introductions, minted by the Royal Mint. If you've ever thought the 20 pence coin was boring, especially when we talk about values converted into US dollars for global collectors tracking British gems in American auctions. To understand the significance of the 1987 coin, We need to time travel back to 1982 when the United Kingdom introduced the 20 pence coin. Prior to this, transactions between 10p and 50p lacked a convenient mid-range coin, so the 20 pence was introduced to make commerce smoother, faster, and more efficient. This coin was also the first widely circulating British coin to debut with a seven-sided, curved heptagonal design, produced by the Royal Mint. By 1987, the coin was only 6 years old, still in its infancy compared to other denominations like pennies and crowns that had already built century-old histories. Queen Elizabeth II was still the face of British currency, represented by an elegant obverse portrait designed by Raphael Maklauf, while the reverse side carried the iconic crowned Tudor rose, a symbol of England that echoed both royal heritage and national identity. The coin quickly became popular in circulation, but early mintages from the 1980s now stand out to collectors who enjoy assembling sets from the first decade of issue, making 1987 an important historical marker for 20 pence enthusiasts, especially those sourcing British coins through dollar-based auction platforms. What makes the 1987 20 pence coin instantly recognizable is not only its shape, but also its detailing. On the obverse, you'll find the second major portrait of Elizabeth II, facing right, wearing a tiara, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II, Reg. 1987, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The lettering is bold, precise, and raised, even on circulated examples, though years in pockets, tills, and vending machines may smooth some edges over time. The reverse displays the crowned rose design created by William Gardner, centered beautifully with the crown sitting above the floral emblem, and the denomination 20 pence inscribed below. The coin weighs 5 grams, measures 21.4 millimeters in diameter, and is made of copper nickel, an alloy of copper and nickel chosen for durability, a gentle silver sheen, and resistance to wear. Even in circulated condition, the 7 edges, ridges between sides, and curved shape remain intact on most coins, but slight scuffing, hairline scratches, and reduced luster are common signs of life marks that tell a story. The coin has circulated proudly since it was struck at the Royal Mint. Now here's where things get exciting. Although the 1987 20 pence coin is generally considered a high mintage circulation issue, collectors specifically hunting the oldest 20p coins from the 1980s face a subtle challenge. People save fewer 20 pence coins. Because it was a new denomination, there was no long-established habit of saving them, and many simply wore down in daily commerce. Today, collectors who assemble early British decimal sets, especially those buying in American auctions and pricing in US dollars, report increased demand for well-preserved circulated 20p coins from pre-1990 years. While 1987 is not officially cataloged as a scarce, low-mintage coin by the Royal Mint, it sits in the attractive zone of early-issue appeal, a factor that often boosts market desirability beyond face value, especially when collectors seek coins still in solid circulated condition, with all edges visible and inscriptions readable. Let's turn the spotlight to market value converted into US dollars, because as the user requested, we're framing auction prices in dollars. In general, a 1987 20 pence coin in circulated condition averages between $120,000 depending on wear level, clarity of the portrait, edge sharpness, and overall eye appeal. Coins that are technically circulated but visually strong, meaning minimal edge flattening, readable date, intact crown on the reverse, and a non-corroded surface often sell around $133,000 in US-based auctions, especially when sold alongside other early decade 20p coins. However, when a collector posted a 1987 20 pence coin graded informally as high-quality circulated, with strong luster remnants and crisp edges, similar coins have reached $168,000 in American bidding wars, not because of rarity codes or minting errors, but because demand occasionally outweighs supply for visually satisfying early UK 20p examples. Compared to other 20 pence coins from the 1990s or 2000s, 1987 holds a consistent global collector interest in dollar auction rooms, simply because it screams first decade of issue, a high-value category benchmark for new British decimals minted by the Royal Mint. Before you go digging through coin pots, charity boxes, or old British collections, you need smart tactics. First, check the edges seriously. The 20 pence is all about its shape. A circulated 1987 coin that still passes the fingertip test, meaning the sides feel clearly segmented, not rounded into a circle, is always more appealing. Second, read the date cleanly, because worn 20 pence coins from frequent use sometimes lose date readability, and you don't want that. Third, avoid corrosion, green spotting, or chemical damage, because copper nickel is resilient, but poor storage can still stain it. Also remember, even circulated British coins perform better in auction listings when photographed clearly, tilted under light to show the crowned rose, and displayed next to a measuring scale or iconic objects like mint rolls from the Royal Mint to catch American buyer attention. Finally, if you're selling in dollar auctions, always pair history in your description, because early coins like 1987 perform higher when emotional storytelling meets bidding psychology, especially in US markets obsessed with British royal coinage nostalgia stemming from the mint's big release era. So, here we are at the end of this coin voyage. The 1987 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is not a break-the-bank, ultra-rare mint-era masterpiece, but it absolutely belongs to the class of desirable early decimal gems, defined by age, shape innovation, and evolving global collector demand priced in US dollars. What once rattled around cash registers in 1988, struck by the Royal Mint with its brilliant seven-sided geometry, now changes hands in dollar auctions where condition is king and early appeal drives premium results. Next up, we take a deep dive into one of the often overlooked, yet highly fascinating decimal coins of the United Kingdom, the 20 pence coin from the year 2000, especially when found in very fine condition. While the 20 pence coin may seem like an everyday pocket piece to most people, certain years, especially those with specific conditions, striking characteristics, or limited availability in high grades, can carry surprising value in the numismatic world. The 2020 pence in very fine condition stands out for collectors who understand the rarity behind its grade, its historical connection to Britain's evolving coinage system, and the increasing demand for high-quality decimal coins in today's auction market. In this video, we explore its background, unique attributes, rarity, and the auction prices that have made this coin a desirable treasure. The 20 pence coin was introduced to the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of a modernization of the decimal coinage system. It replaced no previous denomination but filled a practical gap between the 10 pence and the 50 pence coins. The coin's heptagonal shape and distinctive size made it highly recognizable and easy to differentiate. By the year 2000, the Royal Mint had already recorded nearly 2 decades of production for this denomination. The mintage for 2000 was quite substantial, meaning millions were struck for circulation. However, while this suggests that the coin itself is not extremely rare, the challenge lies in finding specimens in higher grades like very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated. Most circulated 20 pence coins from this era were heavily used in daily commerce, resulting in wear, scratches, and loss of detail. For this reason, collectors today often seek the year 2000 version in better condition, giving it a higher collectible status than the average 20 pence coin. The United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 2000 carries all the hallmark design features that define this denomination. On the obverse, it displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was introduced in 1998. This portrait is easily recognized by its more mature depiction of the Queen, featuring a realistic representation and the initials IRB positioned below the neckline. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose, an iconic symbol of English heritage. The crown resting atop the rose is a reminder of Britain's royal legacy and the long-standing tradition of incorporating royal symbols into coinage. Surrounding the design is the text 20 pence, along with the date 2000 at the bottom. The coin has a seven-sided heptagonal shape with a consistent curve along the edges, giving it both its distinct aesthetic and its practical design for vending machines and tactile recognition. In very fine condition, key details such as the Queen's hair strands, the crown's decorative points, and the petals of the Tudor rose remain sharp and visible, making the coin visually appealing to collectors. Although millions of 20 pence coins from the year 2000 were minted, the rarity emerges when considering condition rather than mintage alone. Most circulated examples today show moderate to heavy wear due to over 2 decades in public use. Coins in very fine condition stand above the standard circulation quality and are sought after by collectors who aim to build complete date sets or focus on higher-grade decimal coins. Over the past few years, there has been a noticeable increase in interest in early decimal coinage as collectors begin to appreciate their long-term potential. The demand for high-grade 20 pence coins, including the 2000 issue, has risen, especially as collectors look for coins with minimal wear and strong eye appeal. This interest is amplified by the limited availability of such coins in better condition, making them more desirable at auctions and among private collectors. When it comes to auction markets and online sales, the value of the United Kingdom 20 pence 2000 in very fine condition varies, depending on eye appeal, surface quality, and whether the coin has been professionally graded. On average, a very fine specimen may sell between several dollars to around $115,000 in competitive online auctions. Exceptionally preserved examples that approach extremely fine condition can reach higher prices, sometimes pushing beyond $157,000 if collector demand is high. While this may not place the coin among the most expensive British decimal coins, its value lies in its relative scarcity in higher grades, which continues to push its auction potential. As collectors become more aware of the importance of condition rarity, the market value of better-grade 20-pence coins from the early 2000s is expected to grow steadily. For collectors interested in acquiring the 2020 pence in very fine condition, careful evaluation is essential. Look for examples that retain clear details in the Queen's portrait, particularly around the hair and facial features. Examine the Tudor rose on the reverse, ensuring the petals and crown points remain defined. Avoid coins with deep scratches, dents, or discoloration that may reduce their appeal. Storing the coin properly in a protective coin flip or capsule will help maintain its condition over time. Researching auction trends and comparing values across different sellers will give you a better understanding of market behavior, allowing you to make informed purchasing decisions. Joining coin groups or online forums can also provide valuable insights from experienced collectors who specialize in decimal coinage. The United Kingdom 20-pence 2000 in very fine condition is a subtle yet captivating piece of modern British numismatic history. Its significance lies not in rarity of mintage but in scarcity of quality, making it a coin that rewards careful searching and appreciation for detail. With rising demand for high-grade decimal coins and an increasingly active auction market, the 2020 pence has carved out a respectable place among collectible modern coins. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, this coin stands as a reminder that even everyday denominations can hold surprising value, both historically and financially. Next up, the 1994 20-pence coin in circulated condition. While the 20-pence coin is a staple in everyday UK currency, certain years have become highly sought after due to rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. The 1994 20-pence is one of those coins that has captured the attention of numismatists worldwide, not only for its unique features, but also for the surprising value it can command in today's auction market, even in circulated condition. The history of the 20-pence coin in the United Kingdom is relatively recent compared to other denominations. Introduced in 1982 to fill the gap between the 10-pence and 50-pence coins, the 20-pence coin featured a seven-sided, equilateral curve heptagon shape, designed to be easily recognizable by touch. The 1994 edition came during a period when the Royal Mint was experimenting with coinage designs and refining minting techniques to meet the growing demands of collectors and the general public. While many coins from this era were produced in large quantities, specific mintage numbers, subtle design variations, and certain production anomalies have made the 1994 20-pence a particularly interesting coin for collectors today. One of the most striking features of the 1994 20-pence coin is its obverse design, which features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by the renowned engraver Raphael Maklouf. The effigy is surrounded by the inscriptions Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, along with the year of minting, 1994. On the reverse, the coin showcases the iconic Tudor rose, an emblem of England, elegantly enclosed within the heptagonal shape. The artistry and precision of the design have made it a classic example of modern British coinage. In circulated condition, the coin shows signs of its journey through countless hands, yet these marks of wear often add character and appeal to collectors who value coins that tell a story of daily life and history. Despite being a circulated coin, the 1994 20-pence has become rare in the collector market due to several factors. First, the total number of coins minted in 1994, while not extremely low, is overshadowed by the fact that many were lost, damaged, or remained in general circulation rather than being preserved. Additionally, minor die variations and occasional minting errors make certain pieces particularly valuable. Collectors are increasingly aware that securing a 1994 20-pence in decent circulated condition is challenging, which has led to heightened demand and competition in auctions and private sales. This combination of scarcity and desirability has positioned the coin as a hidden gem among UK numismatics. The current market value of a 1994 20-pence coin in circulated condition can be surprising to those unfamiliar with its appeal. On average, collectors may expect to see these coins valued anywhere between $176,000, depending on condition, provenance, and subtle distinguishing features. Coins with minimal wear, clear design details, and any rare anomalies can fetch significantly higher prices, sometimes exceeding several $1 million at competitive auctions. This demonstrates that even circulated coins, often overlooked by casual collectors, can hold substantial investment potential when sought after by dedicated numismatists. For collectors looking to acquire a 1994 20-pence coin, a few important tips can help maximize both the enjoyment and the value of their collection. First, always examine coins carefully for wear, scratches, or cleaning, as the condition significantly affects market value. It is also worth consulting reputable auction houses, numismatic societies, and online marketplaces that specialize in UK coins to find authentic pieces. Networking with other collectors and staying informed about market trends can provide insight into when and where to purchase coins at the best value. Finally, proper storage and protective holders is essential to preserve the coin's condition and potential appreciation in value over time. The 1994 20-pence coin in circulated condition represents more than just a piece of everyday currency. It embodies history, artistry, and the excitement of collecting rare and valuable coins. Its scarcity, unique features, and growing demand among collectors have elevated it from a simple circulating coin to a sought-after numismatic treasure. Next up, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 20-pence coins, with a special focus on the 1998 issue in extremely fine condition. While the 20-pence coin may seem modest and common in everyday circulation, certain years and conditions have elevated select coins into the rare and highly sought-after category. The 1998 20-pence coin is one such example, capturing the attention of collectors worldwide due to its unique characteristics, historical context, and impressive auction market value in dollars. The history of the 20-pence coin in the United Kingdom is relatively recent compared to older denominations. Introduced in 1982, the coin was part of a modernization effort of British coinage, designed to be smaller than the original 20-pence tokens used in the 19th century while maintaining a distinctive heptagonal shape. By 1998, the 20-pence had firmly established itself as a standard denomination, yet variations in minting, condition, and rarity have made certain coins from this period incredibly desirable. The 1998 issue represents a peak moment in the coin's modern history, reflecting both the aesthetic design choices and meticulous minting quality that characterize late 20th century British coinage. Examining the unique features of the 1998 20-pence coin, it is immediately striking due to its heptagonal shape, which sets it apart from most other circulating coins. The obverse features the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, capturing her regal image with precision and detail. On the reverse, the coin showcases the crowned Tudor rose, a symbol deeply embedded in British heraldry and national identity. Every detail on the coin, from the subtle curvature of the petals to the fine ridges along the edge, reflects the careful craftsmanship of the Royal Mint. Coins in extremely fine condition, like the one we are discussing today, display minimal wear, with the intricate details of both the obverse and reverse fully preserved, making it highly appealing to discerning collectors. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1998 20-pence coin in extremely fine condition stands out due to a combination of factors. Unlike some of the more common coins circulated during that period, fewer 1998 coins have survived in pristine condition, as many were used in everyday transactions. This scarcity, coupled with the coin's aesthetic appeal and historical significance, has created high demand among collectors seeking to complete their modern UK coin collections. Additionally, variations in minting quality, including striking anomalies or sharper detail preservation, can further increase a coin's desirability and market value. The current market value of the 1998 20-pence coin in extremely fine condition is significant when considered in auction terms. While a circulated example may trade for just a few dollars, coins preserved in extremely fine or better condition can command prices ranging from $185,000, depending on the individual coin's appeal, provenance, and the intensity of collector interest at any given auction. Auction houses and online marketplaces often see competitive bidding for such rare finds, highlighting the growing recognition of modern 20-pence coins as legitimate investment-grade collectibles in addition to their historical and aesthetic importance. For collectors, there are several essential tips when seeking out a 1998 20-pence coin in extremely fine condition. First, it is crucial to verify the coin's authenticity and assess its condition with care, ideally consulting reputable grading standards. Extremely fine coins should display sharp detail with minimal signs of wear, particularly on high points like the Queen's hair and the rose petals. Second, collectors should consider provenance and auction history, as coins with documented ownership or previously sold in prestigious auctions often carry higher value. Finally, Patience and careful market observation are key. Acquiring such coins at competitive prices may require waiting for the right opportunity at a trusted auction or through a reputable dealer. The United Kingdom 20 pence 1998 coin in extremely fine condition represents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and scarcity. Its unique heptagonal design, detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and elegant crown Tudor rose make it an exceptional piece for collectors, while its rarity and strong auction market value in dollars underscore its investment potential. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to modern UK coinage, the 1998 20 pence coin is a fascinating example of how even relatively recent coins can become treasured collectibles. As always, careful research, attention to condition, and patience in acquiring the right pieces will help you build a valuable and rewarding coin collection. Next up, the 1996 United Kingdom 20 pence coin, particularly those in fine condition. At first glance, this coin may appear unassuming, yet for collectors and experts alike, it holds a special place due to its design, historical context, and scarcity in pristine states. We will take an in-depth look at the history and background of the 1996 20 pence coin, its unique features, its rarity and appeal among collectors, the current auction market value in dollars, and some practical tips for anyone looking to add this coin to their collection. The 20 pence coin was first introduced to the United Kingdom in 1982, designed as part of a decimalization effort that simplified the country's currency system. By 1996, the coin had become a standard fixture in circulation, yet specific issues from that year are considered special among collectors. The coin bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by the renowned sculptor Raphael Maklouf, whose depiction of the Queen emphasized elegance and regality, capturing the subtle contours of her profile with a high level of detail. The reverse side features the crown Tudor rose within a shield, a design by William Gardner that connects modern coinage to the historical heraldry of England. While the coin itself was widely circulated, the surviving examples in fine condition today are relatively rare, making them highly sought after in the numismatic world. The 1996 20 pence coin is notable for several unique features that distinguish it from other years. Its heptagonal shape with 7 equal sides allows it to be easily recognizable by touch, a feature particularly useful for visually impaired individuals, yet also admired by collectors for its geometric precision. The coin is struck in cupronickel, giving it a bright silver-like appearance that can develop a subtle patina over time. What makes the 1996 issue particularly intriguing is that during that year, the Royal Mint produced fewer coins compared to other years, and many of these entered circulation, leading to significant wear over time. As a result, surviving coins in fine condition, which maintain a crisp design and minimal surface marks, are relatively scarce. Coins that exhibit sharp details on the Tudor rose and clear lettering on both sides are especially prized. Rarity plays a crucial role in the high demand for the 1996 20 pence coin. Collectors often seek coins in fine or better condition because they represent a level of preservation that is increasingly uncommon. Unlike uncirculated or mint-state coins, fine condition examples show some light, but retain their essential details and luster, striking a balance between accessibility and collectability. The coin's age, combined with its limited survival in fine condition, has generated consistent interest from both UK and international collectors. Auctions often see competitive bidding for these coins, particularly when they are verified to be genuine and in desirable condition. The blend of historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and scarcity makes the 1996 20 pence coin a true collector's item. The current market value of the 1996 20 pence coin in fine condition has been steadily appreciating. Recent auction results indicate that these coins can command prices ranging from approximately $167,500, depending on the exact condition, provenance, and demand among collectors. Coins graded by professional numismatic organizations tend to fetch higher prices, especially if they exhibit exceptional features such as sharp relief on the rose, minimal circulation marks, and even toning that enhances the coin's visual appeal. In some instances, coins sold in reputable online auctions or at high-profile coin shows have surpassed these ranges when multiple bidders compete for particularly attractive examples. For collectors looking to invest, this trend suggests that the 1996 20 pence coin may continue to increase in value over time, especially as fewer fine-condition examples remain available. For those interested in acquiring or preserving a 1996 20 pence coin, a few tips can be invaluable. Always verify the coin's authenticity and consider having it professionally graded if it appears to be in excellent condition. Handle coins with care, preferably using gloves, to avoid introducing fingerprints or oils that can diminish their value. Proper storage in acid-free coin holders or protective capsules can prevent tarnishing and maintain the coin's appeal over time. Additionally, staying informed about the auction market and trends in demand can help collectors make more strategic decisions when buying or selling. Networking with reputable dealers and joining numismatic clubs or online forums can also provide insights into identifying the best specimens and understanding price fluctuations. The United Kingdom 20-pence coin from 1996 represents a remarkable intersection of history, design, and collector interest. Its elegant heptagonal shape, detailed obverse and reverse designs, and relative scarcity and fine condition make it a valuable piece for both seasoned and aspiring collectors. With auction values reflecting its desirability, owning a 1996 20-pence coin is not only a way to connect with British numismatic history, but also an opportunity to invest in a tangible piece of currency that continues to captivate collectors worldwide. For anyone passionate about coins, the 1996 20-pence in fine condition is a must-consider addition to any collection. Next up, the 1999 20-pence coin in excellent condition. At first glance, this coin may seem like a standard circulation piece, yet for collectors and investors, it represents a rare opportunity to own a high-value coin with both historical significance and aesthetic appeal. We will journey through its rich history, examine its unique features, analyze its rarity and demand, explore its current market value in dollars, and provide useful tips for collectors looking to add this gem to their collection. The 20-pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982, designed to complement the decimal currency system and bridge the gap between the 10-pence and 50-pence coins. By 1999, the coin had become a familiar fixture in British currency, yet certain issues from this year have achieved special status due to their condition, minting quality, and limited availability in pristine form. The 1999 20-pence coin holds particular historical significance as it represents the final years of the 20th century and reflects the evolving coinage design standards of the era. Its introduction was part of an effort by the Royal Mint to produce coins that were both practical for everyday use and desirable to collectors. The 1999 20-pence coin is instantly recognizable by its distinctive heptagonal shape and brilliant design. Crafted from copper nickel, the coin maintains a striking silver appearance, which is especially vivid when preserved in excellent condition. One side features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which captures the monarch with remarkable realism and fine detail. The reverse design, created by William Gardner, depicts a crowned Tudor rose, symbolizing unity and heritage. What sets the 1999 coin apart is the sharpness of its strike and the flawless preservation of these intricate details, which become increasingly rare as decades pass. Coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition showcase this artistry at its peak, making them highly sought after among discerning collectors. Rarity is a major factor that elevates the 1999 20-pence coin to collector's item status. While millions were minted for circulation, the number of coins that have survived in excellent condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, is significantly lower. This scarcity creates a strong demand within the collector community, particularly among those who specialize in late 20th century British coins. The coin is also highly valued because of its appeal to international collectors who recognize both its historical and aesthetic qualities. Many collectors actively seek coins like this for investment purposes, as the market has shown that rare and well-preserved examples can command premium prices at auction. The market value of a 1999 20-pence coin in excellent condition can be quite impressive, particularly in auctions where rarity and condition drive prices upward. Depending on the specific grade and provenance, these coins can fetch $165,000, and in exceptional cases, even more. Coins graded by professional services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or Professional Coin Grading Service, often achieve higher prices, as buyers are confident in the coin's authenticity and quality. Auction houses and online marketplaces alike have documented sales where pristine 1999 20-pence coins have significantly outperformed standard circulation examples, demonstrating the coin's status as both a collectible and an investment vehicle. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1999 20-pence coin in excellent condition, attention to detail is essential. Always examine the coin's surface for signs of wear, scratches, or toning, and verify its authenticity through reputable grading services when possible. Investing in proper storage solutions, such as coin capsules or acid-free holders, will help maintain the coin's pristine condition over time, preserving both its aesthetic appeal and market value. Staying informed about auction trends and understanding the nuances of coin grading can also give collectors a strategic advantage, ensuring that their acquisition is both a wise investment and a beautiful addition to their collection. The United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1999 is far more than just a piece of currency. Its elegant design, historical significance, and rarity in excellent condition make it a true gem for collectors and investors alike. As the years pass, well-preserved examples become increasingly scarce, elevating both their collectible and monetary value. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a new collector looking to start a meaningful collection, the 1999 20 pence coin represents a perfect blend of history, beauty, and investment potential. By understanding its unique features, appreciating its rarity, and carefully navigating the market, you can secure a coin that embodies the rich legacy of British coinage and holds the promise of substantial value in the years to come. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating story of the United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1982, a piece that has captured the attention of collectors for decades. While it might seem like an ordinary circulated coin at first glance, its rarity and historical significance have made it a highly sought-after item in the numismatic community. We'll explore its history, unique features, collector demand, auction value, and provide essential tips for those looking to add this coin to their collection. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of a decimalization effort that aimed to modernize the British currency system. The design itself was innovative for its time, featuring a heptagonal shape, a first for British coinage, which made it immediately recognizable. The obverse side of the coin displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on British coinage throughout the late 20th century. The reverse side features an intricate crowned Tudor rose, symbolizing England, designed by Christopher Ironside. This combination of modern design and historical symbolism gives the 20 pence coin a unique aesthetic appeal, blending tradition and innovation. One of the most striking features of the 1982 20 pence coin is its heptagonal, or seven-sided, shape. Unlike many other coins, which are typically round, the coin's distinct geometry allows it to stand out in both circulation and collections. Additionally, the coin's composition of copper-nickel provides a silvery appearance and durability, which has helped many coins survive in circulated condition despite decades of use. Even though the 1982 coins are not in mint condition today, their circulated versions still hold immense appeal to collectors because of their historical significance as the inaugural issue of this denomination. Rarity is a key factor that elevates the value of this coin. While the 20 pence coin eventually became a common denomination, the 1982 issue is considered rare in circulated condition because it was the first year of minting and fewer coins were produced compared to later years. Many coins from this year have been lost, damaged, or melted down over the years, making surviving examples increasingly scarce. Collectors actively seek out 1982 coins, and even those with signs of circulation are highly desirable due to their status as the first ever 20 pence coins. The combination of historical importance, unique design, and limited survival has led to heightened collector demand globally. When it comes to auction market value, the 1982 20 pence coin in circulated condition can fetch impressive sums. While prices vary depending on wear, patina, and overall appeal, circulated coins in reasonable condition have sold for $247,000, and exceptionally well-preserved examples can reach even higher amounts. The coin's desirability has only increased over the years as more collectors recognize its significance in the history of British coinage. With numismatic auctions around the world featuring this coin regularly, it has proven to be a reliable investment for collectors seeking both historical value and potential financial return. For collectors who are considering acquiring the 1982 20 pence coin, a few tips can help ensure a wise purchase. First, carefully examine the coin's condition, even in circulated examples, as less wear can significantly increase value. Second, verify authenticity by purchasing from reputable dealers or auction houses to avoid counterfeits, which occasionally appear in the market. Third, consider the coin's provenance, as coins with documented history or previous auction records often command higher prices. Finally, be patient. This coin's value appreciates over time, especially as more collectors seek out early issues of this iconic denomination. The United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1982 represents a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its unique design, historical significance as the first year of issue, and scarcity in circulated condition have made it a prized possession among collectors worldwide. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer eager to explore rare British coins, the 1982 20 pence offers both historical intrigue and financial potential. By understanding its features, market value, and collector demand, you can appreciate why this humble coin has become a treasured artifact and a valuable addition to any collection. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep searching your change, because the next valuable coin might already be in your pocket. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.